Man, this year sounded real strange, especially at that high risk. Hmm? Hmm. What the? What the heck is this? Wait a minute. Hold on, there ain't no way. Tornado parameters. It's the same thing. More uptrend. Headed eastward and still increasing. Southerly flow. Definitely a good shear line, it seems like. Supercells coming in from the south. Wait a second. Ain't no way. Day 3. Tuesday? Sick. All the way up to Michigan. Day 4. Wait, what? Huh? Kim, what? Huh? This is crazy. This is absolutely crazy. I can't believe it. There ain't no way. Give me a sec. Hold on. Uh, is it deep, acute? Strongly sheared warm sector in a strong. It appears likely to overspread the Middle Ohio Valley and Lower Great Lakes region. Given the weak concluded boundary later, destabilization and evident in the model's output, it appears it will be conductive for organized convection, perhaps including. Supercells. Well, time to make a video. Well, hello everybody. Uh, it is currently 5:42 in the morning because I could not, you know, I guess sleep for very long. I slept for about 2 hours last night, but I got decent sleep during the day yesterday. So I'll try and go back into a normal schedule soon. But we got something to talk about right after we had, that one risk. You know what I'm talking about? That high risk that we've not seen in forever. Since 2021, it's been about a year since we've seen a high risk ever recorded in the United States, and maybe even a EF5. There was intensive ground scouring with one tornado. So, but you know where Michigan is? In the Midwest. And I've been talking with a lot of people, saying this year seems like it's going to be different because we're going into a transitional phase that I thought we wouldn't be experiencing until June. Well, it seems much earlier than that. I'm going to tell you that right now. So, what you're looking at right now is the shear. Now, this is the NAM. I'm not expecting much from this. I'll get more updates, especially from the HER. So, Tuesday would be my best, day to get information on this cell system that's on Wednesday. But look at the shear on this thing. Like the shear going around here is completely nuts. So for quite a long time now, I've been tracking a severe risk for Wednesday, and it seems like it's coming together pretty well. The NAM is putting together some nice supercell composites to go through the area. So as more organized, more convective allowing models start coming in, they're really catching on to this, sheared environment that's going to come through the area that I've not seen since like 2013. So this definitely so far seems like a very strange year. And look at the wind speeds just outside of like not the storms. Like I know you guys are expecting like some nice, like areas of where the supercells are gonna be, but I can't really do much right now because I don't got the most high resolution models, but I got models. So the her, or this is the her, this is the Nam for Pete's sakes. This is the Nam. Uh, as you can see, temperatures are flying at this point. We could reach our first 70 of the year. I'm pretty certain we're gonna reach our first 70 of the year, guys. Like this is spring break, and yet we got this. It's spring, so but right now I think we're around a enhanced risk is for what I'm gonna put out right now. I'm not gonna go to moderate. Moderate would be very, 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 very dangerous. A moderate risk is this definitely is not a slight posing. It seems like when I click on something, the soundings that are coming out of these areas. Look at this amazingly. Just give me a sec. All right, you see this? This poses a good hail and tornado risk. Look at this. The circulation in this atmosphere is completely nuts. I don't know what I don't know what to say. The spin and the environment for this next setup is looking quite devious. And the dry line as well. There's an intense dry line on this thing. So this thing does not look like it's gonna be. And if it all comes together, this thing is gonna have like a squall line here with supercells riding out in front of these nice 60-degree dew points, putting together quite the amazing environment for supercell activity. So Wednesday seems like a pretty scary day right now. Luckily, we do not have school open right now for areas in these regions. Luckily, so no kids will be at school for this event. It's seeming like a pretty nasty event right now. Right now is the main word. Here, I'm gonna zoom you guys out. Too early in the morning for this. Uh, Whoops. Like just a better look at the dew points. Some dew points could reach the mid 60s. I have no idea what I need to say here, other than right now this is looking pretty dangerous, and you know this could be a damaging day for severe weather. Just look at some of this. You could definitely tell there's some cells that try popping it up on there, and so maybe a squall line here. These could all be supercells. That could be a supercell. I can't do much until again I get more information on what I'm seeing from the high resolution models. But the this atmosphere that's coming through. Look at all this cape. This isn't, by the way, this isn't showing the full scale of the event. This is like the start, and this is at 2 o'clock. So there's a bunch more time for convection, making the day even worse for tornadoes and supercells to go through. Not meaning to panic anybody, not meaning to overdo it. I'm actually not overdoing it at all. This could be. Just look at the parameters on this. As you can see, potentially dangerous situation tornado, potential for EF4s, EF2s, EF3s. Cape is riding upward. Look at all this supercell parameters are just. This is to me. I'm not explaining this right now. It's too early in the morning. I'll have more information Monday and Tuesday as more models kick in. But to me, this is absolutely screaming supercell potential. Like this is screaming it outward. This is putting it in my face and saying you're gonna have a pretty bad storm day this particular day on Wednesday. So I mean the SPC has already taken action considering the trends, and there's actually been an uptrend in how dangerous this event could be. Um, I'm I'm very worried and anxious about this. I mean, look at all this downward forcing motion in the atmosphere. This is right now. This is looking pretty strong. Just a good look of. I mean, the atmosphere is absolutely clocking. I mean, you got winds going in different ways. You got one going south, and the rest going like getting it putting nice circular motion in the atmosphere. You see how this is all the same wind speed, the wind directions. Look at all this. This is all going different directions. You got south. You got south. You got the southeastern winds along with the southern winds, and then I get these winds. I mean, and then you got the moisture coming in from the north, or not the north. I mean the south. You got the dry air, cold air coming in from behind. So this to me is a very classic environment that has been known to do damage. I mean, the high risk was similar to this. Just I don't think we're gonna get high risk. High risk is only for the worst of the worst, and Michigan doesn't get the worst of the worst. I'm not saying this is gonna be the worst event in history, but this could definitely be quite the damaging event. I mean, some nice moist air. Actually, just look at this. It's it's a pretty wet atmosphere. So, not much I can say right now. I mean, this video is already longer than it needs to be. We're just gonna see how strong this low is, and then maybe we can look at the GFS or the Euro. But the GFS and the Euro, they don't get a good grasp on stuff like this because they're global. You got regional, and as soon as we get stuff like this we're gonna see the NAM 3K. I haven't checked out the NAM 3K yet. Yep, no. But look, it gives us that warm air much quicker than the NAM. So it's actually, so you get some nice. I mean, Michigan, you could get some thunderstorms, by the way, in around Tuesday morning hours into the afternoon. You could see a couple isolated ones, but this is looking already. I mean, the strength on that low pressure, the shear along here, it's driving so much warm air ahead of it. I cannot stress this enough that this could be a potentially damaging environment. I mean, here's the SPC for you. You got the day one today, an enhanced risk for Texas area. I believe that's Dallas, like directly on Dallas, of course. You know, I mean, it looks like a squall line risk. So, but you'll never know. This is kind of funny. Look at the marginal risk line right here. Here, let me put up my mouse. Just look at this. Absolutely perfect line right there. Day two, as you can see, there's like a bunch of pockets of instability. Just pushing upward, just like I said, and then you go to day three. You got Michigan being already affected. You got this. You got this. Multiple areas for potential, but it's this that's going to be worrying. Because as we go to day four, it is directly on top of us here in southeast Michigan. It is directly, and I mean this in the most actual way. It is directly on top of southeast Michigan, taking up a lot of Ohio, New York, and this looks pretty similar to the 2020 June 10th event. This looks extremely similar. I mean, as I scroll down, it even says, uh, you know, as it says a few supercells. You know, there's good shear. There's a strong, like this is pretty. This seems like it's gonna be a damaging day. Right now it does. This could definitely change. I mean, look at day 7. Day 5 is just. This is the only day on the day 4. I mean, by tomorrow we could see an enhanced risk needed for areas in Michigan. I mean, the amount of parameters that are being set off right now is crazy, but we don't even have convective allowing models to declare severity. So, yeah, this is it for today's video. Expect more videos in the future, especially. I'm gonna try and make one every single day, up into Wednesday, and try and get a chase in, or at least try and get some nice pictures and stuff of supercells. So, might even ask my dad to take me chasing. I mean, these cells are looking real good. The only problem is they're gonna. I mean, look how many metro areas. I mean, look at the population here. There's a city there. You can see very well that there's a ton of cities that are like, especially around the Detroit metro area. There's Cleveland area. There's places like Cedar Point. It's all Lansing, Flint. These are all areas that are populated. So, I mean, a tornado outbreak in Michigan would be extremely, extremely bad. You would not want it. It'd be very bad. But yeah, that's it. Expect more videos in the future.